You've probably seen videos like this going around, or maybe even articles on the internet talking about this. Now, nothing has been confirmed, but a lot of people are saying that it is happening, that they've noticed it inside of stores and stuff like that. Nintendo Switch games going out of print. There's 17 of them total, supposedly going out of print. And there's a lot of speculation saying, well, maybe Nintendo's going to do like they did before in the past and reprint these games as Nintendo Select titles. It may happen. It may not happen. I don't know what's going on. I'm Michael Land. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. I only have 8 of them physically for Switch. I don't have them all. And some of them I might not be actually interested in getting. Now, most of y'all probably have seen these games or seen somebody playing them. The first one that's supposedly going out of print is Paper Mario the Origami King. Now, excuse me. I don't have it just yet, but I am interested in getting it. Next one I actually do have is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So, yeah, please let me know down in the comments, have y'all been going to stores or seen them online or seen articles and stuff claiming this is actually happening? I would just love to know, what is your thoughts? Do you think this is real? Do you think Nintendo's going to go back to doing Nintendo Selects for these titles? And what that means is when they reprint these games, if they end up doing it, the Nintendo Selects is normally these games reprinted and they're cheaper and they have Nintendo Select on the cover if they end up doing it again. And I do have a couple of Nintendo Select titles here with me. I'll be showing them off just a little bit. Next one is going out of print is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This is the remake. And speaking of that, see, this is a Nintendo Select title. This is for Ocarina of Time 3D for 3DS. See the Nintendo Select in the corner right there? It's speculations that's what they're going to be doing with these ones. But that has not been confirmed. It hasn't. So I don't know what's going on. Next is Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I don't have it just yet. Then next is Metroid Dread. Don't have it just yet. Then next is Kirby Star Allies. Now this game gets a lot of hate. People say it's too easy, which it is a easy Kirby game. But think about it. Most of the Kirby games out there are easy to play. There's not much thinking involved. Now there are a few Kirby games out there that are kind of difficult. Some like on the GBA, also known as the Game Boy Advance. There are some out there that are kind of difficult, but they're not too difficult to the point where they're really, really hard. But most Kirby games are easy. But that one gets a lot of hate saying, oh, it's just so darn easy. I think it's pretty good. But that one's supposedly going out of print. Next is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I don't have it just yet. Then the next one is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Most people nowadays are probably not interested in that one because it's a Wii U port, and now we got Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is the brand new side-scrolling game for Switch, and you really have to really wonder about it. I tell you, there's some weird stuff that happens in that game. I had to do it. Alright, next is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Don't have it. I'm not really a huge into Fire Emblem stuff. I'm really not. It's just not for me. Auckland, you don't like Fire Emblem? It's strategy stuff, and I'm just not into it. I'm just not into it. Next is Fire Emblem Engaged, which is kind of shocking because that game is not really that old at all. It might be about like a year or 2 years old at the most. That's like their latest strategy Fire Emblem game, and it's going out of print? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, Yoshi's Crafted World. I mean, this one, in my opinion, is not very good. It's okay, but you compare it to Yoshi's Woolly World on the Wii U, which I have it, that one's fantastic. It really is. And some of the other past Yoshi games that they made in the past, like on the one on the Super Nintendo, and on the N64, and probably some other ones as well I can't think of, but those Yoshi games are fantastic. Crafted World is too simple, and I don't want to say it's too easy, but it's something about it. It's not very creative, and it's not very fun, in my opinion. Yoshi's Woolly World, that's a good one. Next is WarioWare Get It Together, and I don't have it, but I have been hearing people complain that game is not getting it together. Yeah, I had to do it. But yeah, in all seriousness, there's a lot of people hating on WarioWare Get It Together. And they're saying WarioWare Move It, the latest one for Switch, is a good one. So next is another shocking one. Super Mario Odyssey is supposedly going out of print. That don't make any sense either, because it's fantastic. There's some people out there that I have seen that have never played that game just yet, and they just recently picked it up because they recently just got a Switch, and it's like, okay, well, I'm glad that y'all finally got a Switch, and I'm glad that y'all finally get to experience Super Mario Odyssey because it's a fantastic game. But that one's going out of print, supposedly. It don't make any sense, but okay. Now, the next one might make sense. Splatoon 2. Because mainly, I would imagine people are mainly playing Splatoon 3. And, then again, you might want to play Splatoon 2 before you play Splatoon 3. It's a big possibility. There's people out there that's maybe never even played any of the games before, and they want to play that one first before they play the third one. But I think mainly people out there are probably playing the latest game because they want to keep up with the latest one in the series and play with people online with that one. I would imagine so. Next game is Super Mario Maker 2 is also supposedly going out of print. I mean, I don't hear a whole lot of people playing that game anymore, or even talking about it anymore. So yeah, it's a big possibility. I don't know. And the last game I do not have receives a lot of hate. Mario Strikers Battle League. People are complaining about that game, that it's got a lot of problems. It's not as good as some of the other titles in that series. And so yeah, that's what I've been hearing all the time. And I forgot to show off this one as well. I forgot to show this one after that Kirby game. And this is another Selects title that I had wanted to show off. Nintendo Selects. But yeah, so what y'all think down below? Do y'all think that this is actually happening? Do you think Nintendo is actually going to bring the Nintendo Selects back? Or are these games actually really going out of print? And they're not reprinting them? And because there's speculations, rumors, tons of rumors, and I'm kind of tired of hearing them, that the Nintendo Switch 2 is happening, and maybe this is why this is happening, is because why print these Switch games when the next one's coming out? But I'm not believing anything about the Switch 2, or whatever it's called. It may not even be called Switch 2. But I'm thinking the next console is not coming out this year, but you never know. I would be more thinking that it's coming out next year. But who knows? But it was mainly just Nintendo Switch games going out of print. So, what do y'all think? I'd love to know down in the comments. Alright, thank you so much. Alright.